I think that's a great danger today, where the campaign to normalize weird sex stuff is just all around us. And instead, we need to be very clear that we do think weird sex stuff is embarrassing, and we do in fact want to shame people for willing, and chosen intentional participation in weird.
Well,
weird
and I
sex
think shame
stuff.
is hard. Guilt is easy for us, not just as Catholics and Westerners because of tradition, but shame is, I think, harder because it demands a public morality.
Right.
So you shame
Yeah, there's
people
a
not because of
contest
choice
over
about
that.
like you picked the wrong color or you're not wearing matching socks, but like you have done wrong. That's why we're not just shaming you for political gain.
Right.
We're shaming you because you're bringing damage to our society. And our society, as we get more uncomfortable with a public general morality, right? Shame doesn't have its motor anymore. We're likely to just drop down, except for the most extreme things, and you just keep pushing the line back on that.
Yeah,
So I think
that's right.
I think if to be attentive, and now I don't know how we do this, but to be attentive to shame again as an important element, not only to your own family growing up, but as a society, is something we should try to recover in a fashion. I'm not saying that this has to go in the sense of like, putting people in the stocks. And I remember I was in Poland this summer, and they had these little chains on the side of two pillars by a big marketplace door. And this is where, if you were caught in adultery, two of you were shackled up there on two different sides, and people would look at you and jeer and throw things. And that's like
Fantastic.
super shame, right? Super shameful. Maybe we don't do that, but the idea that actually you don't fool yourself if you think that you're going to have internal guilt in the right place if you don't have external shame in the right place.
Father Bonaventure, if you had to choose between getting Warby Parker glasses, subscribing to a YouTube channel, or flossing your teeth, what would you choose?
Oof. I guess, to be honest, subscribing to a YouTube channel.
See, folks, it's not as bad as flossing your teeth or getting Warby Parker glasses. Please subscribe to Godsplaining. Cheers.